It is 3:58 a.m. We are waking up this early because we are going to go hike Trolltunga.
I never knew anybody until I knew you. I know when it rains or it pours. I know I was born to be
yours. Today is the day we're going to hike Trolltunga. It is normally, I think, 14 kilometers one way. We're able to shave off, I don't know how many kilometers, I think four kilometers each way by parking at the very top parking lot. But only 30 cars are allowed at that parking lot. So we woke up very early to make sure that we're one of the first 30 cars up there. It's 4:50 right now, so we should be leaving pretty soon. But let me show you where we're going. So we are staying here in Tisdall, and we're gonna drive here and then park up here, or I think right here at the upper parking lot. So by parking there, we get to avoid all of these switchbacks, and hopefully it's just flat from here on out to Trolltunga.
We're here now at the parking lot. This line behind me is the line to go up to the second parking lot. I'm walking up to make sure there's less than 30 cars because there's only 30 spots up at the top. So just walking up this hill and making sure we are one of those 30. We are number 20, so we're good. Number 20. Made it up to the top parking lot. We saved 8.6 kilometers and about 3 hours of hiking. We saw a lot of hikers hiking up this way and didn't really want to do that. So thankfully we were able to get to this top parking lot. Pretty chilly, but I feel like once we start hiking, it'll be all right. So we had to walk down this way about 100 meters to the trailhead. Melissa, you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, 10 kilometers from here. We just made it past the 1K mark. So far pretty easy. Just all these flat rocks. So yeah, not too bad at all. So they have these sticks as the route markers. So I guess when it snows, you're still able to see where you're going. After about 1.5 kilometers, the trail turns into this climb up these rocks. But I think this is a pretty short climb. Not too bad, a little bit winded, but not too bad. We made it 3 kilometers in, 7K left to go. I think that was the hardest part of the hike, is that about a little over a kilometer of just uphill over the boulders. Yeah, I think that's it. So it should be flat from here on out, hopefully.
That last K was hard, but it's kind of flat from here.
Yeah, I think it's flat. Once you get over the uphill section, you come down into this valley and it's super pretty. Take a look at this. less than 4 kilometers to go, but we found a lake, this alpine lake up here. Beautiful.
And a better version of me inside. Let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile. Like a body of water.
We got 1K left, 1K left. And then we're there.
And getting harder. It was never under my control.
Made it.
Yay.
Good job, honey.
Oh, it's a lot closer than I thought it would be.
10K's in, and it's right there.
Some things change, are lost and found, or gone forever.
So this is Trolltunga. This is where the line begins. Line up here. Walk out there for your photo.
Just on my soul, my soul. And getting harder.
It is incredibly cold up here. It's probably 32, 34 degrees, something like that. Hands are freezing. What do you think?
It's cool. It's freezing up here though.
Was it as you expected?
Yeah. Way too cold. My hands are like
Numb.
numb. And we're hungry, so we need it, and it's starting to sprinkle, or it is sprinkling, so we need to go find somewhere to shelter and eat some lunch. I wish it wasn't so cold because the pictures of me just by myself are really stupid.
You want to go again?
No, I think the picture of us like leaning over is pretty good.
All right, let's go. Oh man, that was totally worth the hike up here. Didn't get a chance to fly my drone because there was a sign saying you shouldn't fly drones, and it's probably not the best idea anyway. Hands probably couldn't even operate the sticks. It's that cold. We're about to find some shelter though. Get out of the wind a little bit. Look at this sandwich Melissa made. It is huge.
If only I had listened for a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I could feel it grow. Like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul. And getting harder.
It's about 2:30 right now. We started this morning about
6:30.
6:30. We started the hike at 6:30. So we made it back to the parking lot at about 1:30 or so. So it took us about 7 hours round trip, including all the stops.
The recommended time is 10 to 12 hours. So we did it pretty fast.
Yeah.
So if you're a fast hiker, don't think that it takes 12 hours like they say.
But we were able to get to the second higher parking lot, so it might be a lot different if you're obviously hiking the switchbacks up. But if you're starting from the top parking lot, I would say it probably would take you about 8 hours. We wished we would have been able to stay at the Trolltunga, the little Trolltunga area at the very end for a little bit longer than we did. We only stayed there about 25-30 minutes or so.
Not even that.
Probably not even that because it was so
It was
cold.
Cold and windy, and it started to rain, and I couldn't feel my fingers. There was just no way that we could have stayed. But I read that some people wait in line for up to 2 hours to take a picture. That's
insane.
If it's always that cold up there, I don't know how people do it. I wouldn't have lasted 2 hours.
Yeah, I think we only waited
Like 5 minutes
yeah, maybe like 2 or 3 people in front of us. We actually hiked with our Airbnb roommates, I guess, suite mates, housemates, whatever you call them. But they're from DC. They're really sweet people. But yeah, they helped us take photos, and we helped take their photos. So that worked out really well.
And we got to split the cost of the upper parking lot with them, which was really helpful because it costs 600 NOK, which is about $70 US. So by splitting it, we only paid 35. But yeah, parking is very expensive.
Overall, though, do you think it was worth it?
Yeah, it's really, the views along the way are really pretty.
I thought it was the prettiest of the 3 hikes we've done so far.
The only thing that could have made it better was just having better weather on the hike there.
But it wasn't bad though. We didn't have like major rain or anything.
Yeah,
it was
just
a
sprinkled.
little drizzle.
But it was good. That's the last of our long hikes here in Norway, thank goodness, because we did 3 hikes in 4 days.
Yeah, that was a lot.
My feet hurt.
We are now here in Bergen. We arrived after about 3.5 hour drive from Tisdal after Trolltunga. And I think this is the end of this vlog. Trolltunga was amazing, highly recommended. It's probably the #1 thing you can do here in Norway, or one of the top things you can do. If you guys liked the video, please subscribe, hit that like button. We want to inspire people to travel more and get out there, see the world, and not just sit behind a desk all day.
We put a lot of time into these vlogs, so we really hope you enjoy it. Please show us your love by hitting like and subscribe. Thank you.
See you guys next time.